What if you could turn back your biological clock without a time machine? There's a study I came across that says running 75 minutes a week can make you up to 12 years younger on a cellular level. Sound too good to be true? Well, let's jump into the science and discuss it. Hi, I'm Ralph, and welcome to Ageless Runner. I'm all about helping you run smarter, go longer, and stay ageless. Thank you for being here today. We know what chronological age is. That's simply how many birthdays we've had. But biological age is a little different. That's how old our cells, our tissues, and our systems behave. And one way scientists measure biological age or cellular age is something called telomeres, the length of our telomeres. Telomeres are these protective caps on the end of our DNA. Think of your shoestring. Your shoestring has a little plastic cap on the end that keeps it from unraveling. Telomeres are kind of like that. They keep your DNA from unraveling. They also protect it when our cells divide. Every time our cells divide, that telomere length gets shorter and shorter. Eventually, our cells can't divide anymore. Again, a sign of aging. So aging causes telomeres to get shorter. Stress can do it, chronic illness. And telomere length has been correlated with mortality and the risk of getting chronic diseases. But here's the good news. Running can preserve the length, if not increase the length of telomeres. And the study I mentioned was done by researchers at Brigham Young University. And he took roughly a group of over 4,400 people and divided them into three groups. Group number one is people who ran 10 minutes a week or less, essentially non-runners. The middle group was people who ran between 10 minutes and 74 minutes a week. And the third group was people who ran 75 or more minutes a week. And what they found in looking at their telomere length is that the third group, the 75 minutes or more group, had a statistically significant longer telomeres than the non-running group. Now, the middle group, they said, was very close to the non-running group. It seemed that getting over that 75 minutes was kind of really important. And they said correlated to up to a 9 to 12-year improvement in biological age. And what the study did not say, well, if 75 minutes is great, what if I run 100 minutes or 115 minutes? Study didn't look at that. They said that's something maybe to explore in the future. However, there are other studies out there on exercise that suggest that this benefit may plateau. In other words, more is not necessarily better. So the key takeaway from this study, of course, is that moderate, consistent running can help your biological age. So what happens when we run? Well, we know we improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and we know we boost our mitochondria. Mitochondria are little energy producers. Now, I discussed the mitochondria a little bit in my easy running video, which if you've not seen, I'll link it at the end of this. We know that running also helps us balance hormones, reduce oxidative stress, and start some of the repair mechanism. All this helps protect our telomeres and slow down the aging process. So what does this mean for you and me if you're over 40 like I am? Well, one thing it means you don't have to train for a marathon to get the benefit. You don't have to run fast. And it also says that easy, modest running counts. Run, walk, run counts. So you can protect your longevity without pounding the pavement every day. So it really means that running smart, not hard, really does pay off. So what should you do? Well, again, think about getting 75 minutes a week. And you can do the math as easy as I can. You can do 3 25-minute runs, do 140 and 135-minute runs. Shoot for that 75 minutes. Again, you still need to do well hydration, good nutrition, good sleep habits. All that will help improve your biological age. Again, your cell age at a cellular level. So why not run back the clock and stay a little younger, at least on a cellular level? Now, if you found this video interesting, you found it helpful, I appreciate if you would scroll down and hit that like icon. And if you're new here, I'd love to keep sharing running tips and information with you. Please consider subscribing and click that subscribe icon. Again, thank you so much for being here. Run smarter, go longer, and stay ageless. Thank you.